32.
She's moving out. She has nothing.
You probably should clear that follow up.
No involvement in what happened. She witnessed me being the dog owner who fled.
I think it was a rescue dog, but I'm not sure. But it was definitely an issue. It's only it's three.
Yes. Nicholas.
Yes. Dog was Stan.
Costanzo. Like Costanzo. I don't know.
He likes that dog.
Costanzo with an O.
I know that does the
She's inside my shop. She's shop maybe. Harry.
No. So he's saying that the dog that's
Here's Nick Costanzo right here. Come on over. Front and center. Yeah. This is the fucking guy. Well, I understand. You see this guy? You didn't know he existed a second ago? No, he just wants to know. That guy right there. He was over around the corner. Her shot collar off. And I took her choker collar off. It's the type of choker collar. It's metal. It has little pieces that stick out inside as you pull it. As soon as I got her up to the grass in the front of the ear, she starts spraying diarrhea out of her. And it's red. It's just blood. And she's screaming. This has been happening constantly for the last 6 hours that I've been in. He just showed up 20 minutes ago. All day. He never told me that she was up there drowning in her own vomit in a muzzle. I own Boulder Wealth. It's just me. Yeah, well, he's talking on my behalf. I'd appreciate if people don't tell law enforcement falsehoods.
Everything I've said allegedly.
Yo.
Yeah.
No. No. His involvement is going to turn down the record is the fact, even though he's no idea his stuff. Put on the documentation that he just showed up as I encountered the owner of this dog I encountered. It's 6 hours. $11:30 until 20 minutes ago. He says he was at work, but I would believe it if he was skiing. He skis a lot. He goes to the backcountry and skis a lot. He has a satellite office.
He's having checking unit status.
And he has an actual 40-hour job. Now, I will quote for the record into the camera with audio. Is the audio on? He normally takes his dog into work with him. But for some reason, he didn't take her in today. And he left her with a muzzle on for her to vomit through. For 10 hours. She showed up and saw me. Out there. 2-3 days. She showed up. She opened the door.
And 1 and 125 to start towards TV 1685 Hawthorne.
Me calling him out for all day long. I have not worked, but here with his dog.
125, 16 Sitting lots of yelling in the background, male versus female. Should be a male party on scene with mental health issues. They're trying to determine if it's family or if it's a relationship. Clear medicine. We'll be wrapping the domestic to 125 and 16 control. Copy, and I'm still in route. 776.
You good, man?
I saw him with his phone.
291, 125 and 264. RP is going to be a 12-year-old child. She's advising that there's 4 siblings in the house. The mom has gone to her room and her dad has driven away in a gray Tahoe. Yeah, copy.
Yeah. In the wrong here, one way or another. So.
Complaint has Nissan Ericsson 3170 Broadway. Black Nissan Super Texas plate. Call Nora Lincoln 18149 no one following here 741.
Route the lost party call on Dogpot Bridge. County dispatch has it at 9 Neal Road. you want to attach to it. Kind of 42.
I continue my shopping. I continue my shopping here. She's biased. She's you know how like when a football team you report and then your coworker doesn't report and then you take the test and then all of a sudden an altercation happens before and then you show up and you have like a hat on that's like her team. She would say like, oh yeah, we're cool, but this guy's probably that kind of bias, that level of bias. So she's not gonna have anything kind to say about me. However, the job that she's leaving my shop for, she rented from my shop for almost a year, and I was hesitant at first, but I said, okay, you know, let me do a placement, your own thing, not be employed, do your own thing, that's fine. I did my shop, and then I reached out to a glass company, my shop, she's glass company, and it's bongs, bowls, and smoking apparatus. There's a scientific glass company in town that I periodically do work for, and they looked like they needed some people. So I said, hey, I have a friend, a shopmate of mine, who could benefit you in being employed. They interviewed her, and the next day she was hired, and now she's leaving my shop for that. I'm not hurt about her leaving my shop. I can't wait to take advantage of that extra space that I was subletting out to her. However, now that she's leaving, she has no incentive to like side with me over anybody else. It's an interest.
So I'm more interested.
This is a client of mine that I just met today.
So I understand. I need to background me.
Sure.
So I need to know what happened with you after you said you guys made contact.
I tried to detain him here in Utah.
Did he get out? Did he leave on foot? Did he
No,
run
he
away?
had a truck that was here. And I tried to hold the door open so that you can't drive away with an open door as long as I'm standing in the door. Because the cops had been called at that point. I wanted him to stay here, and it's crazy that he's here right now. I can't imagine why he would come back to it. Now the cops have been called. He's been an animal abuser as long as I've known him.
Park in the area.
45.
He's right there on the green hat.
264 level.
45.
Can you imagine a muzzle on a dog that the dog can't open its mouth? Jimi Hendrix grew up in his sleep and drowned on his own vomit. I could have found that dog dead today and nobody would have known. And I could have maybe said, hey, where's Jojo? I haven't seen Jojo in a couple of weeks.
The good thing about this normal, so we'll take care of it if there's animal abuse, whatever happens. So, okay, that's all. You have
Are you
anything to make it easier for you right now?
Drew, so here's. Can you email me those videos that you have, the photos?
All
So
the
that's
pictures.
274 will be on the watch over the night.
My email is that.
Okay.
Use the stuff so we can just. CIA. So you tried to hold on to him because the door was open.
She said she called the cops, so I'm trying to.
25 for
So
approach
we
inside
can
one.
all talk to everyone, right? Okay, then what happens?
He left. I was talking to him, and she was yelling like, "Where's your dog?"
Okay, showing contact.
Right over here, like clearly out of half. He was backing up, trying to essentially back over me, and I wasn't letting him. He was almost bumping into me,
Alright, so let's
and then finally realized that he had plenty of room to the beginning
let's go to your
to
shop.
drive away. JP, you said,
Hey man.
I'll pay you. Settle up.
Normally she rides in there.
201. Do we have an address for Palo Purple?
Uncheck no previous.
All right, everybody, ZFG Videography, thanks for joining us. You may or may not have heard most of that story. We got, I guess, a guy who was watching someone's dog here and left a muzzle on him for, I'm hearing 10 hours, and the dog was vomiting inside of the muzzle and had blood and stuff in there. And so the guy, when someone else found out about it, they got into an argument about it. The other guy went to take off, and the owner of the shop there detained him, or tried to detain him. And then the gentleman came back here, so showed him the dog there.
I've never been good on the road.
Guy don't want to press charges.
Yeah, so
This guy doesn't.
gotten a blood test in a while.
And that guy's the only criminal, probably. He's telling the cops, he's like, I held him here. I was detaining him.
So
Like, why'd you do that? He's like, because my friend called the cops.
I heard all that. But he was saying that this guy left his dog in a muzzle all day, and then they're saying there could be animal abuse charges and all that stuff. That's what she just said.
right now it's
That's what she said.
Even when I see
at the moment.
to 3311 Palo Park, Virginia 101, and I dropped the cell phone number in your phone. Thank you. Cool. 762. He's holding a road rage for the correct near Rapid on Cherryvale. Last seen turning on the Valtech. It was a dark Honda Element, early 2000. A true crash in another vehicle. No one following here at 1752. Laura, King, Ocean, William, Ida, Mary, 11, 15, 78.
All right, everybody, so if you didn't catch that, we got a little second half of the story. It appears that the other guy, who was a little more upset and being vocal, had assaulted this guy by slapping him and then pushing him down to the ground and getting on top of him, according to the other witness there. So it seems there was a little bit more than to what he was saying about the whole thing. Let's see if that goes anywhere.
That's the amount of corresponding for the 13th and Rosewood, 13 and Rosewood, south of, you know, the cul-de-sac. That's going to be on a male party display next to his wheelchair. There's a plastic pipe. Passerby thought he was possibly overdosed. He's unconscious. He's breathing. We're holding at 1754.
Adam Boy, Edward George, first of Drew, David Robert, Edward Young, unit 0531 of 86. Sorry, go again with the name? Last Stanford. Last Sergeant Adam Boy, Edward George, first of Drew, David Robert, Edward Young. David Robert, Edward Young. Clear, no record. Yeah, thank you. Go on.
Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All of you guys. This all needs to be documented. Come on in. Come on in. I invited him. This is my place.
I'd rather
This
be
is
go
my
first.
place. Avery?
So,
You scared to go first?
I would like to follow you guys in.
I have no problem with going before you. No problem. Thank
This
you
all
for
needs-
inviting
This
me
all
in.
needs to be on record.
So,
Hi, Papa.
I'll leave the door open.
Hi.
so Carrie's moving her stuff out, right?
In a day or two, hopefully.
Okay.
Yes, that's
So we're just gonna make sure she can get her stuff out, and then we'll be good to go. All right. We just don't want any more
And he
issues.
just stepped on his dog. So my main issue is that you had cut my ducting already before I even
Cut?
came. Look, the ducting is separated right there.
That happened like today. I
Okay,
didn't-
well that makes it look like you were ready for me to leave already. So I guess the
You
main
know you taped it together.
I didn't tape anything. The only thing I need from
Carrie,
you
you
is that
think-
ventilation system up there. That's
I can
all
hear
that
it.
I need. That's it. That's
You
it.
think I
So,
cut
Carrie-
that?
I don't care what
watch
you
out,
do.
Jed.
That's it. That's
Carrie,
it.
just
You think I cut that?
I don't think you did
You
anything.
think I cut that?
I don't think you
No,
did
you
anything.
just said I cut that?
I don't think you did anything.
You also want to come outside and take the report out?
Always when you think it's over, it only gets. Hey, good luck at moving out, whatever you're trying to do. Yeah.
Really, Jen.
Is that your other buddy that was up there with the other dog?
That's my other shopmate.
With the other dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jojo.
He seemed physically and emotionally sound. His dog seemed alright too.
Yeah. Everybody's okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what it seems like.
I'm hoping that Drew's okay. I'm getting my ventilation.
Yeah, good luck. Guess they're trying to figure out. Keep an eye on this door.
You need any help, man? Gotta give you a hand if you want. I'll step out so you're not in here.
Film this.
I am. I just didn't want to be in your shop without you.
You with this guy?
The red shirt. Yeah.
Make sure you get it from both angles.
Right, yeah, we're trying to get the whole story here.
You think I went up there on a ladder?
No, I'm not.
You think you said I went up on a ladder?
I never said anything.
You said I went up. Get this. Hang on. Pause until I get full step audio. You told me that you told me, you accused me of going up on a ladder and sabotaging you in front of a cop. He got it on his chest cam.
That's awful for him. I didn't say.
You said you disconnected my ventilation. Did you not?
I said it looked like it was disconnected.
So it looks like it's time for me to leave, and all that I want is my ventilation unit. That's it. I don't want anything.
You understand that it's
All
possible.
that I want is the machine.
You understand. Fucking go up there and get it, Carrie. I set the ladder up for you.
Let's do it now so that the cops don't come back later.
Yeah. Why don't
And
you
you
get
know
your
what?
fucking tools
I'll even-
out?
I'll even-
Why don't you get your tools
As a
out?
third party, I'll help you. Go up.
Yeah, he can get you with your tools.
If you want.
He can help you.
When I pay $450 a month.
Oh, here,
No,
you want your $450 back for the
No, I don't. I just
Oh,
want my
no.
ventilation taken
Yeah.
down.
What was that? What
I
was
just
that?
want my
How much was it?
ventilation
How much was it, Carrie?
I just
Because
want
you
my
really care so much about doing the right thing. Go ahead.
I just
What
want
is
my
it? What is it?
ventilation taken
Is it
down.
Is it 250?
I don't.
Is it 450? What
Wait,
was
you want
it?
to buy the ventilation back?
That's what we
Sure,
talked about.
$200 straight.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Fucking
Thank you.
get a screwdriver. Fucking.
No, it's your ventilation.
You just
I'm leaving
you
it
just
up
bought
there.
it.
All right.
Thank you.
So I think
No, really,
No, that's what happened. She demanded that
I
I.
didn't-
he just
pay-
bought it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I just making
So
sure. That's what
he
I thought.
sold me 2 ventilation fans for
And
$400.
I installed them for free because we used to be friends.
He installed
You guys are
them
both
for
on there.
$450 a month because I overpay at this shit studio for a
Hey,
year.
have fun at your new job.
Yeah, have fun not working there anymore, Drew.
Where what? What? You don't think they're gonna call me again? Yeah, I work in a place. I do work every now and then for a place that she just got hired in because I
I got a real question.
I told them that
What kind of dog is that? Yours.
he's 60% cartoon character and 60% imaginary.
I kind of like it.
He's 15.
It's pretty cool.
He's older than you and your fancy.
Yeah.
You got
a rough
jokes.
day, right? You know, what are you gonna do?
Dude,
Cool off.
save the dog from drowning to death until
Yeah,
vomit
I heard all that
through a
part
muzzle.
for sure. I heard that part. And
Blood diarrhea. Can you
Luckily-
imagine screaming?
since you did, maybe the dog seems good now.
Did you see the dog?
And I don't know,
Did you see the dog?
I did. I got it on video. You can see it on YouTube.
I got video too.
No, I saw your video. I got your video on my video. Dog looks good, and I think that maybe you
I took
did
good
say
care
it.
of her all day.
That's good. You know, so and you know what? I don't know what the other guy's name was, but he was saying, you know, he really appreciated that you took her out and that you unmuzzled
He's a
her.
piece of shit.
I'm not saying that he's not.
I want you to go
I'm
on
just
record.
telling you what he told you.
I want you to go on record. This guy's a piece of shit. Jury that might convict me if you don't realize what just happened. That there's a guy who just let his dog potentially drown on its own vomit. Where are the cops going?
For the record.
Yo, where are the...
I think they're done.
Older police are out of here. Just for the record.
Whoa! Hey! What's up?
Oh, what a juice.
No! Come here!
265, can I ask both units to come back with us with me? I guess we're starting it all over again here. 327?
Make sure I'm turning around, no rival.
Copy, 287?
Everything is documented?
There's no reason for me to stay here.
Unbelievable.
Feel free to have them.
Well, there you go. Boulder Police Department. Here you go. They don't care.
The other guy's here too.
Boulder Police Department just doesn't care. They're just gonna fucking leave. These both of them are out of here. They don't care at all. Get it on video, guys.
Report, clear report.
1803? So you control all units clear?
Why are you leaving, man? Hey, no.
If I tell them all units clear?
Hey, Bob, I got a quick question. You got a second? No second?
1803?
Got it. She's driving away.
311?
You don't really care. Yeah, Dr.
14 and Marshall Fire and Superior Equal 25, 20.
Let me get the action up in here. Give me that.
I got it.
All right. Mine just died.
Dude, the cops, Boulder cops are pieces of shit.
All I wanted to ask them is if they thought that was a good, peaceful resolution, you know? They had a disturbance.
Dude,
They wouldn't even
zero.
let me ask
You
them a
don't feel
question. It was
resoluted
great.
at all, huh?
No!
I have no idea. This guy was there, though.
Dude, I don't even want to fucking talk about it anymore, man. I've said it like 20 times today, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go take five. Take
Can
a break.
I get your number, man?
Yeah.
Can I get your guys' numbers?
Absolutely.
Like, I'm definitely gonna wind up
Only
in
if you
court.
promise
Right,
to call me if the
Yeah,
police are
man.
involved again. Dude, I record the police.
Listen to me.
So if the cops are coming, I'll be here.
Listen to this.
You're the owner of the bar?
Pen or anything.
No, I own Boulder
The
Welding.
welding.
Boulder Welding, yeah. So, you know, my trailer's over there?
Yeah.
Solar powered Boulder
Yeah.
Welding.
Yeah, got you.
This is your Jeep over here too, right?
That's right.
Show you that's a badass
That's right,
Jeep.
yeah, thank you.
I used to have one.
Oh, yeah.
So this Ford Ranger,
Yeah.
Ford F-150 over here had a generator in it, a gasoline generator, my backup. I was working on it one day, and some chick, November 9th, I just resolved this a week ago. Court, over the phone, Zoom.
Damn.
I'm working, the truck's facing the other direction, okay? See it over there?
Yeah.
Facing the other direction.
Yeah.
I'm working on it November 9th. Some chick comes by on the bike path on her e-scooter, like a city.
Yeah.
One of those like
Lime
green,
scooters.
yeah.
B-side. Yeah.
Come on in here, this is important.
I'm interested. What
Listen, hear this. This is mind blowing.
All right.
You getting this?
Yep, I'm on.
Dude, I just got out of court for this. She's riding by on her e-scooter on the bike path, and she looks at me. Looks straight. I'm like, that was weird. She looks back at me. I'm seeing her. She looks straight. Looks back at me again. Looks straight. And I'm like, all right, obviously, this chick's checking me out. I take my dog who was on a leash. He was laying down, taking a nap on his side. Put him in my Jeep. Drive to the hardware store. I come back 45 minutes later. Animal control all of a sudden comes up on me while I'm fixing my generator. And they go, we got the guy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And they said, we got a report that a guy that fits your description, Carhartt coveralls, beard, wearing a black hat, dumping a dead dog on the side of the road.
The cartoon character?
He's old, but he ain't
Dumping
dead.
a dead dog on the side of the road.
Doesn't look dead to me.
Now, my
No.
parents are retired, and they come out here to visit me for days at a time on their way across country. And again, here they are visiting cross country, but on that day, they happened to be visiting cross country while they were eating at the diner across the street.
Told cops it was a miracle. He's
I
still
was-
alive.
Yeah. You just show the dog. You're like the dog.
So they show up and they go, we got a report that a dead dog was being dumped. And I go, well, here he is, on a leash, in the back of my vehicle, on a leash. And they go, well, we need to see some credentials. Show us your dog's city license and a rabies tag.
Oh my
and I was like, yo, The reason why you're even here to begin with is because you got called because somebody was dumping a dead dog. Now, since that's obviously not the case now, come to find out, y'all need to go, I'm sorry, sir, there's been a misunderstanding. Have a nice
What's the case
day.
number from that?
Yeah, oh, I just beat it in court.
I want the body cameras.
Oh, dude, I'll email you that shit. I have all half an hour of it, yeah.
I want the body cameras.
I have all half an hour of it. They basically said,
down right
imagine this. You have a daughter, 9-year-old daughter, right?
Oh, God.
And you're walking her home, holding her hand,
I can't take
and
care
some
of it.
random person on their e-scooter looks over and sees your ass, holding a 9-year-old girl's hand. She deduces that there's no other logical explanation for that outside of you're abducting this 9-year-old girl.
Sure.
So she calls y'all ass out for abducting.
Yeah.
The cops show up and they say, we've got abducting, blah, blah, blah. And you say, listen, here's my name. Here's my daughter's ID. She got state ID because she's 9. For some reason, she has state ID. The last names match. I'm 39. She's 9. I had her when she was 30. Yada, yada. Goodbye. And they go, we need to see y'all's papers. All of them. And if you don't have them, that equivalent is they saw a random person walking down the road and they just decided to pull over and ask them for all of their papers.
Tell them it's a HIPAA violation. Your dog's medical records are between you and the vet.
Right.
Regardless, I'm familiar with that.
Need to see your vaccine.
Regardless though,
Right.
this
What
whole
just happened right now? What just happened right now? In a nutshell,
my shopmate who rents a loft upstairs in my shop, within my shop and upstairs, I heard a.
Yeah.
I went upstairs. His dog
It's
had
open,
a
I think,
muzzle
anyway.
on and had vomited a puddle of yellow liquid this big around through a muzzle that she can't even open her mouth through. Not only that, but there was an empty, dry dog bowl where, like a stainless steel bowl where water would have been, but there was no water in it. So I took the muzzle off. I hooked her on a leash. I took her for a walk. As soon as I got her out here, she cried, screamed, crying, bloody, explosive diarrhea. Over and over and over again. I walked her for a couple of miles, and every couple hundred feet, she stopped to take a shit, which was explosive blood diarrhea. And he said she was sick. Now, normally, he takes her to work with him.
So it's negligence. Right?
Negligence.
But you can legally break someone's window if they have a dog in there if it's too hot. Right?
That's right. You can legally break someone's window if they have a dog in their vehicle and it's too hot. So now here there were no windows involved.
So then this guy called the cops on you.
No, one of my other shopmates called the cops on me because of a previous disagreement that she chose his side as a bias against me.
Oh, you gotta get a new shop or something.
No, it's my shop.
Or they gotta get a new shop.
Sounds like they
No,
did,
they're
though.
both out.
That sounds like they did.
Okay.
They're both the fuck out.
Okay, so they came and they didn't nothing happened. Like,
Oh, none of
They
this
took
is
all the
holding up.
reports from everybody's
None
stories.
of what they're saying is
And they're
holding
out
up.
here.
Dude,
Yeah.
I have witnesses. I have
Yeah.
witnesses
They were
that
like, we don't want anything to do with any of this.
watched me care for this dog all day in
Yeah.
excruciating
Okay.
bloody agony.
Oh.
And this guy finally shows up hours later and tries to take the dog like, oh, hey, just click, no problem. Tries to carry the dog away, and I pursue him to his vehicle. I try to detain him,
Oh.
and he flees. For some ridiculous reason on his part, he comes back
This is a
after the cops are here.
citizen's arrest. Is that a thing? So?
Yeah, I don't know how that works,
Yeah, no,
but
but
yeah.
you were doing a good thing. I feel
All
you.
day.
Yeah.
I had a client here that witnessed all the whole from beginning to end. A client of mine witnessed the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm
And
sorry,
I've
I'm
never worked with that client before.
You
That
care-
client,
you
all
obviously-
that
you
client
like
knows
dogs.
about me is that I watched for this dog. I cared for this dog all day. And then the owner the owner could be beating that dog right now, for all I know.
Who knows, yeah. But
All right, hey, have a good night, y'all.
Thank you, you too.
No, like I've met you many
yeah, man. Hey, I hope you have a better
You
night.
care about
Thank you.
dogs.
Can
Thanks
I
for
get-
sharing your story.
where's your buddy?
He went to get a pen or something, I think. We'll come right back if you're here.
I mean, I'm gonna
Okay.
follow you. Like I can't
Sure,
let
yeah, you
this
can-
video just walk away.
No, yeah.
Come on, here.